This is literally like the 5th time I tried to record this video. I'm actually not even kidding. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another yapping session. I really want to take a second to thank everyone that left nice comments on the last video. Honestly, after I posted it, I was feeling quite anxious. No, sorry. It's been a long time since I've got to watch myself back through that kind of lens, and it was totally jarring, but that's okay. Overall, I have a positive view of it. I would like to continue making them. So here we are for part 2. We're doubling down. It's only been a few days since I recorded that last video. I don't really have many life updates this time round, so I have prepared topics to talk about. The only really noteworthy thing that's been going on is I helped out my coworker with some dog sitting over the last couple days. Occasionally we look after these 2 little schnauzers. One of the nights this week we hung out at the apartment and me and one of the dogs did a little photo shoot, and I wanted to insert some of the photos because I thought they were really funny. Also during that night we watched a few episodes of H2O Just Add Water. After not hearing or seeing anything about that show for probably the last 10 years, we decided to watch it as a little bit of a joke. And all I can say is I can totally understand why my little siblings really enjoyed H2O Just Add Water. The only thing that I could not get behind with the show as a whole was the plot holes in there, all of the different confusing contradictions with their mermaid powers, and the fact that, there's some spoilers, sorry, but in episode 3, she like turns into a mermaid in the middle of a pool, in the middle of a pool party, and somehow no one sees it. And it totally took me out of the show. I had to turn it off after that. But yeah, that's really all for my life updates this week. It's been remarkably chill. Let's move on to my prepared topics. I did write these a little bit ago, and I think it's kind of funny. One of them is just when the train goes from underground to above ground. That's all I wrote down. I'm a big fan of the underground train system here in Melbourne, and I especially love when you pop out into daylight from underneath. Sometimes it can be up to 20 minutes that I'm inside the underground train station waiting for my connecting loop, and the sense of euphoria that you get when you see the sun again. I don't know really why it holds such a special place in my heart, but it does, and I wanted to talk about it really briefly. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, and this is more of an actual topic, is all of the great music that's been coming out recently. I feel like for me, my taste and my relationship to music has changed a lot over the last couple years, but there has been this influx of really good artists recently. People that are not only releasing great music, but also have a really cool marketing and PR team behind them. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of the music, but there is one overarching thing with all of these new musicians at the moment that I cannot stop thinking about, and it is, where do they find the time to do anything other than tour, perform, record, and do interviews and like press tours and stuff. I saw a TikTok the other day of Renee Rapp and Chapel Rowan. They were at this event together. They were passing by each other very briefly. I'm sure many of you guys saw this. They were trying to organize a craft night. I think someone might have lip read their conversation, but it was like, when you're back in LA, like I'll hit you up and we'll do a craft night. When are they ever gonna find the time to make that happen? Chapel and Renee are both performing in different cities every single night. They've both got so much going on. I saw a lot of people in the comments of that video. It's like, where is my invite? Can I RSVP to this? Go, yes you can, because it is not happening. Their schedules are not lining up for the next 6 months at least. It's crazy to me just how much time and effort these people are putting into their careers, and I think it is so cool. I personally struggle with organizing myself a lot of the time, let alone organizing a massive team to tour the country, but even getting yourself to each place on time. It must be such like a physically draining thing to do, let alone the artist getting themselves there. The person that is styling them and doing hair and makeup and everything must just be working flat out. Credit where credit's due. I am stoked for it. And lastly, for today's yap, I want to talk about one of my favorite TikTok accounts at the moment. He's also on Instagram Reels, but I have been totally stoked on this guy called Nick Cheo. I'm not sure 100% if that's how you pronounce his name, but he does these DJ mashups on TikTok and Instagram Reels, and This one is got to be one of the funniest ones I've ever heard.
It's like when I go to the club, I wanna hear this club classics. Club classics, club classics. When I go to the club, I wanna hear this club classics.
He just gets it. He understands, and it's so cool. I've been really into his videos for a while, and I saw that he's starting to like headline shows in America, doing massive DJ sets. I think it is so sick. But yes, if you guys have anything that you think I should be checking out, if you have anything that you want to hear my opinions on, please leave some comments down below. I really appreciated reading through some of the comments from last video. I know there was only like 5, but I thought that it was really sweet, especially my friend Ari saying that that was the perfect video to eat food to. I wanted to personally thank you very much. That is exactly what I was going for, and you really validated my plan. And I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. I have tried recording this, I shit you not, like 4 times in the last day and a half. The last video took me about 20 minutes to film. This video here, I have recorded over 2 hours of footage for, and it is all basically unusable. I tried talking about so many different things. With me in my life, I do often feel like I spread myself quite thin. I always try and have like something going on. This reminds me of that Debbie Ryan thing where she's like, it scares me to be still. But over the last couple of days, as I've been helping look after these dogs, I've also been in the car driving them to and from their house. I haven't been in a car in a while. I'm mostly taking the tram and walking myself places. I never noticed from walking around just how poorly everyone drives in this city. Everyone is either like too courteous for their own good or super aggressive and like controlling with their driving styles. I even went on a massive tangent about the New York Times crosswords. It was pretty tragic. So the mini crossword is maybe 10 to 12 prompts. The mini crossword is small. It's only maybe like 10 to 12 prompts, but now each day I get the big crossword, which is like upwards of 50 or maybe even 60 to 70 prompts. Maybe 60 to 70 prompts. And I guess after posting one, I've been super in my head about posting the next one. I'm going to continue on and we'll see how we go. Well, that is all. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you all in the next yapping session. Have a great one, guys.